Hello everyone. In previous video, we learned about the find method. So if I go to the users and the controller, we mainly worked with this find all. And if you go into the services over here, we learned how to perform the find operation in Nestjs in Mongoose. Okay. So in this video, we will be learning about how to find a single document, as we have learned how to find all of the documents within a collection, right? So we will be utilizing particularly this method. So for that first, let's go to the controller and make some changes there. So as you can see, for the find one, we have here get decorator and then id, and in this method we have param id. That means that the id parameter is going to be extracted, right? So as you can see that this particular parameter here is of type string, but when you go to the services, the type of this variable is type number. Okay, so for that there was this particular sign as it changes a string to a number, but currently we do not need that. So let's remove it here. So as soon as you remove it, you will get a TypeScript error. Argument of type string is not assignable to a parameter of type number, right? So let's save it first and then go here and then change it to a string, since we are going to be playing with a string, not number. Okay, so let's run the server. Okay, so the server is running. Let me hide these things here first. Okay, so let me show you what we did previously. So previously, when we were like finding all of the documents, you could see that the documents are being returned as an array of the objects, right? Because we know that we are getting more than one documents. So that particular method that we learned previously, which is find, it returns an array, right? But right now we are working of finding one document from a collection. So we would prefer that the array is not being sent and only one object is being sent, right? So let's try and figure it out how we do that stuff. So for better learning, what I would do is I would just place some logs here like this. Yeah, like this. And similarly, I would put one log over here at here, since this is a service file. So what I'm going to do is hit a request. So as you can see in the get id, it is going to extract this particular parameter. We need to verify whether it is being done so or not, right? So let's go over here and create another request here and just send anything right over here, for example 123, and hit send. So currently, as you can see that default string is being sent here. So let's see if we get a log. So we got a log, right? So this is particularly the log that we have gotten. So whatever we send here in here, it is being stored in this particular variable, which is id, right? And then this id from the controller, we are sending it to the service function. See, first controller is being logged and then service is being logged, right? So now the entire magic is supposed to be done in this particular file, right? So let's try and do that. So return. So okay, so my copilot already did most of the work, but what I want to do is similar to this previous function. I want to make it async and await, right? So I will just put async here and put await over here. So let's see what happened here is, let me just remove it so that I can show you better. So what you can do is this dot user model dot, whenever you put dot here, it will show you all of the options that you can do, right? So for find one, there are multiple options. Find by id was suggested by Copilot, and I will show you how it works as well. So find by id and delete, find by id and update, find one and delete, find one and replace, find one and update. So for this video, we will be mainly covering find by id and find one. Okay, so let's try and do that. Let's go for find by id. and let it be something like this and hit save. Okay, so what it suggests is that we are supposed to be sending an ID of the document, and this particular function will fetch us that particular document, right? So let's go to the Postman and hit send over here like this, and so that we can find a particular ID. Okay, so the server was being restarted, that is why we got an error. So let's just get this ID, I guess, copy this and then try and paste it here and hit send. So see, what happened here is that the ID was first sent to the controller, then it was sent to the service, and like here, and then after that it was passed to this particular function, right? And what it did is it sent us that particular document that we wanted. So the thing is that findById only gets us a document if it gets the like ID of the particular document, but that is not always the case, right? We cannot always have an ID of the document to search. For example, you may be wanting to be searched by a particular email, right? So if we have certain requirements like that, then what we can do is we can use findOne, something like this, right? And see, just like as we learned in this particular video, we can pass an object to do stuff like this, right? So let's see if this works as predicted or as previously. Let it refresh. Until then we get okay, so we can try a different ID like this and paste it over here and hit, let's see if it is, yeah, restarted. So hit send. Yeah, so we got that particular document by a different approach. But let's see if I want to do this stuff for a certain email, right? So let's just pass whatever is being received here, right? Go here and I can just get a particular email. So don't worry about changing any method names currently. So I will just send the email directly from the parameter here. So we can make another method like find by email, right? I'm just trying to demonstrate that we can do stuff like this as well. So hit send here, and as you can see that at the controller we got this email, at the service we got this email, and we used findOne to get the document by an email currently, right? As you can see, we got that particular document. So these are the methods and approaches by which you can find a singular document from your particular collection. I hope the explanation was clear enough. So let me just put this like this. Yeah, it works for this particular function. I hope I was able to explain it to you in similar terms. So thank you for watching.